episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we beat up a lot of people on the beach. That's about it. We also had an evolution. Astro, our wonderful fairy friend, has evolved into a Clefairy, which is great. This time, we're gonna go to the museum. That's about it. Yeah, we're advancing the plot this one. I should really be talking over some of this music. I'm still trying to get the perfect mix for the audio, so I really am appreciative that you've put up with me this whole time. The endless sea sustains all life. Oceanic Museum. When I was a child, I visited the museum often. I used to dream about the mysteries of the sea after staying in the exhibits. Let me tell you, the deep dark ocean is full of nope and scary, so don't dream too hard. Stern, the fellow who built the museum, also happens to be the leader of an undersea exploration team, so everyone calls him Captain Stern. Welcome to the Oceanic Museum. The entrance fee is $50. Would you like to enter? Sure. Please enjoy yourself. Okay, if we talk to this guy... Ah! What are you doing here? Me? I'm the Team Aqua member you thumped before, remember? Back in Rusturp Tunnel? Here, take this. You have to forgive me. And he gives us TM46. Normally this would be Thief. That TM, it suits you more than it does me. Hope I never see you again. And off he runs. What did he give us, if it's not TM46? He gave us Hyper Beam, which does suit us a bit more than him. If our goons didn't bungle things in Rustboro, we wouldn't be here. If I ripped off some of the stuff here, would it make me rich? What I learn here, I can put to use on nefarious deeds. Who talks like this out in the open? I didn't have $50, so it took us a long time getting by the receptionist. Fun fact, if you don't have $50, they'll let you in anyway. We, Team Aqua, exist for the good of all. That's really contradictory to what your friend over by the fish is saying. Just thought I'd let you know. We were told to assemble here, so we did, but our boss, the linchpin, isn't here. Which is good for me, because I have to go upstairs and talk to that guy. But before we do, the Fairy SS title, a scale replica of the ship under construction at Stern's shipyard, as well as the Submarine Explorer 1, a replica of the high-performance ocean floor exploration submarine. So, these are some teeny tiny, sort of Easter eggs. Is this different? Submersible pod, a replica of a compact unmanned pod for seafloor exploration. So we'll be seeing this particular model later on in the game. And I know exactly what this is. The SSN, a replica of the luxury liner that circles the globe. Ah, man. The things I used to do on SSN. Mostly beat up small children for my own amusement. Yes, if you're looking for Stern, that would be me. Ah, those must be the parts I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you, that's great. We can prepare for our expedition now. Fun fact, I used to think Stern referred to his personality. It doesn't. It refers to a, part of a boat. The stern and the bow. So basically he's the front of a boat. Fun fact. Hold it, we'll take those parts. What? Who are you people? We're Team Aqua. Our boss wants those parts. Shut your yap and fork 'em over. Normally this guy has a Carvanha, which wouldn't scare me very much, but, you know, random natures and all that, I have no idea what he's got. Ninetales, looking pretty normal apart from its tail, which usually has a bit of a reddish orange tuft on, not tuft, section on the end, but this time it doesn't. So we're gonna use Flatter. Oh man, Will-O-Wisp. hate that move. I hate that this Ninetales has it too, because it's like, of all the moves that a Ninetales could have, it had to have the one that, you know, is pretty good for it anyway. It's fast. It's really, really fast. Ooh! Ooh, ooh. Just hit me twice. Just hit me twice. There we go. Minnie, you are getting your tiny rear end out of there because... Oh, that's right. Burning is to attack stat what paralysis is to your, oh shoot. What paralysis is to your speed. So we are pretty much in the shitter when it comes to um, defending ourselves. Okay, Minnie's gonna have to take a nap. That's okay. That's okay. It's just not her day. Okay, so what we switch in next, we have to be real careful about. I think we're gonna send in Sherry for her. I didn't plan for that, but that's kind of cool. For her battling debut since catching her. Because screw you, you're a Ninetales, but we're a Dratini. If we can hit you. I believe in you. Come on, Sherry, we can do this. Yeah! That was awesome. Good job, good jobs all around, except for Minnie, who fainted, but that's neither here nor there. We're not gonna point that out to her. Ah! A kid beat me! We get $300 for winning, 300 pointless dollars because we're essentially rich. Oh man, what a disaster. The boss is gonna be furious. Sniveling wimp. Let me take care of this. Normally he would have Carvanha and another Pokemon entirely. I think it's either Tentacle or Corphish. It's a water type for sure. Now he's got Peppermint. He stole our Peppermint. This is not the best battle. Wait, what? What? Huh? When did you pick something up? Never melt ice again. Sure, why not? Let's go Astro in your debut of battle since you evolved. So let's see how this goes. Oh man, he made it Christmas. But we made him submit to us in some way. I'm not very good at battle commentary, I'm sorry. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll dynamic punch for that final attack. That would be awesome. Wow. Good job. Good job. We're doing great. I'll level up for Fairy Flossed. And Victory Bell. I'm feeling that you're not going to last very long. Why does everything have signal beams? Signal beam here, signal beam there. I've never seen signal beam used this much in a regular playthrough. And I've played just about every version of Pokemon that there is out there. I think the only ones I haven't actually played are Pokemon Stadium 2 and the original Pokemon Pinball. Now what? If we don't get the parts, we're in for it. I didn't count on being meddled with some. I didn't count on being meddled with by some meddling kid. I came to see what was taking so long, to snatch some parts, and your Sims are held up by a mere child. We are Team Aqua and we love the sea. I am Team Aqua's leader, Archie. What makes you interfere with us? No, you can't be. You're not one of Team Magma. Wait, that can't be right. You're not dressed for the part. Pokemon, people, all life depends on the sea. So Team Aqua is dedicated to the expansion of the sea. Don't you agree? What we're doing is a magnificent undertaking. Fine. You're still too young to understand our noble objective. But I warn you, don't even consider interfering with our plans again. The consequences will cost you dearly, and don't you forget it. Here. Okay, your paint. Anyway, that was a tense situation. Thank you for saving us. Oh, yes, I almost forgot that you brought. What? I almost forgot that you even brought the parts from Devon. Finally have those out of our inventory. Oops, there's no time to lose. We have to set out on our ocean floor expedition really soon. Thanks again, but now I've gotta go. Feel free to wander around and check out our facilities, though. And as thanks, he heals us and vanishes. What is on nothing is on these computers. I can't talk today. I'm really sorry. And everybody clears out, which is unfortunate. But if we go back. Oh, hi. Huh? I'm sure I met you somewhere before. Have I introduced myself to you? If not, my name's Scott. You have introduced yourself to us before, way back then. I just saw Team Aqua run away from here like they were stung. Let me guess, you drove them away? Maybe, just maybe, this trainer. Alright, I think you're going to become a good friend. So let's register each other in our Pokénavs. Registered this Scott person in the Pokémonav. What I'd like to do is tag along with you, but I do want to keep an eye on the talents of other people too, so I'll be off to roam other towns a bit more. Be seeing you, Paint. See ya, you Hawaiian shirt wearing weirdo. If we go back in. Oh. Normally there'd be more people, but I think we have to, like, leave the city and come back. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. That's not where I wanted to go at all. So, I don't have any place that we could go later on after this progression of plot. Why did I come back here? We literally just got healed up by Captain Stern. That was pointless. I apologize. I think we're gonna make our way to Mauville City. And, you know, take the slow, painful Route 110 way. Which way should I choose? Make a beeline for Mauville on Cycling Road, or take the low road and look for Pokemon? This is in reference to Cycling Road, which we are right here. If you go over, you could go and fight Pokemon trainers and, you know, make your way to Mauville so much faster, but unfortunately we can't do that. We don't have a bike. Oh, Paint, imagine seeing you here, and where might my Brendan be? Dude, I ain't his keeper. Why, I see you two are running separately. Yes. Well, that's fine. Oh, yes, I heard that your Pokénav had a match call system installed. We didn't have a Pokénav when we left. We left separately from your son. You saw us leave. What makes you think... I'm just gonna be quiet. Well, then I should register with my Pokénav as well. That way, even when we're apart, I can write your Pokédex anytime. Registered Professor Birch in the Pokénav. Paint, please keep an eye out for my Brendan. Well, I had better get going. See you, Paint. If you keep going that way and then hook a right, and then another left, you should see him just fine. Alright, we got some sneaky peeps hiding over there in the bushes trying to take us by surprise. I'm going to put Cherry up here with Minnie because this is a double battle, and normally these two would have a Plusle and Minun both. I would go anywhere to show off my delightful Pokemon. When cute Pokemon help each other, you won't see a more adorable sight. What should have something like grotesque, like Machoke, or Glalie, or something like that. No offense to people who really like Machoke or Glalie, it's just that I don't think that they're the best design. Aw, man. Oh, dear. actually. I like the way that Tropius looks, but Ivysaur looks a little bit like it wandered out of Fallout. Alright, so we're gonna peck and return. Yeah. Almost on return. Ooh, wish. That's a bit. Oh dear, oh dear. Why am I getting worried? Oh, right. Megahorn um, is the strongest bug type technique in the game, so I was understandably just a little concerned. We're gonna have a hard time with Tropius, I can feel it. Tropius is a grass flying type, much like Jumpluff. And later on in, the line, Rowlet and Dartrix. But, which makes it weak to a couple types. But, this Tropius is going to be a pain in the butt. Venomoth. Not bad looking, not bad looking. It looks a lot better in my opinion than Butterfree came out, even though it uses the same colors. Venomoth. The HP is full. We're going to take it out because it is a bug flying type. And that makes it doubly weak to Peck. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. Please never do that, like, ever again. Ah, man. So close. And, of course, it's got an Oranberry, too. So we'll peck it with Mini and then return on Tropius. Sorry, Venomoth. So, if, blah, 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 I promise I know how to speak. I swear, I'm having a bit of a flub day. Let's see. Okay. So what is it gonna be for the last Pokemon for this fight? It's gonna be Meditite. I didn't intend for that to rhyme, I swear. Keep on keeping on with the same technique. This whole team of theirs has been weak to flying, which is great for Mini. Not so great for them. Alright, and with that, we leveled up Fairy Floss. And we defeated Caleb and Isabel. Oh dear, this won't do. Have you no compassion or pity? No, not particularly. I'm kind of known as a stone-cold badass. Okay, that's a lie. That's really a lie. Oh, and she puts us in her Pokenav. Whatever. We're probably not going to be coming back. Bloop. And bloop. Alright. So, there's this old woman here. I don't have a bike, so I'll take a leisurely walk on the low road. So you see that person up there? That's a trainer on the... Well, they were a second ago. There they are. That person is a trainer on the cycling road. We can't go there yet. Going this way reveals cut bushes. We need peppermint if we want to progress further that way. Did you feel the tug of our soul-soothing fragrance? Depends on what you've got. If it's something pleasant smelling like blossom or roselia. Oh, no, it's just a normal Nidoran. I feel this is oddly appropriate in its own way. And it's even got like sort of reverse colors of Nidorina and Nidoran female, which is kind of cool. So, even though I'm not going to be finishing this particular playthrough up for a good long while, I'd really love to see comments on what you guys would like me to do in the future. I can admit that I'm not exactly the most that I'm not the most experienced gamer out there. I haven't played a lot of the classic games that as many would consider appropriate for PC. I haven't played Doom. I've played The Sims. I really like The Sims, but to cut the flow of like the um, uh, gamer elitists out there, the ones you know, the ones that say that girls can't be gamers and oh, all they're ever gonna play is casual games like Pokemon and The Sims and Farmville. Um, I've also played my fair share of Halo, Destiny, Fallout. I really like Skyrim, though I've never completed it. Um, so it's not like I haven't played good games. I find myself becoming bored with them sometimes. Like with Destiny, the whole thing is that it's an open-ended sort of experience. You go, you leave, you come back, you play again, blah 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 blah. But with Fallout, I and Skyrim, the really large, expansive sandbox style games, I find myself getting so excited to do stuff that I forget to do stuff. If that makes sense. What did Cosmo give us? A luxury ball, which will be great for any kind of Pokemon in the future that we might find that is a friendship evolver. I or if we just want to find a Pokemon that we really want to make our friends. If we had that back when we first caught Cherry, I would have put her in it instantly. Alright. I don't remember if there's anything good this way. We battled together as one team. I don't know what her twin says. We'll ask her after the battle. Amy and Liv send out Cedra and Phoebus. Oh, Phoebus is cute. And so is Cedra. That dark blue, light blue combination is just to die for. I don't think Hydro Pump would be very helpful. So we're just going to punch Phoebus in the... What the hell? Phoebus is... Oh, that's Sky Attack. That's Sky Attack. And we are going to punch it in the face as quickly as possible. I didn't realize it was faster than us. Unless Sky Attack has a priority charge on the first turn, which I don't think it does. Why am I talking like this? I am so sorry. I think it does just have a priority charge on the first turn. Sky Attack is basically a flying type solar beam, except physical? Physical. Oh, we lost, big sister. Are you saying that you are the younger sister of two twins? Really, we're a lot better. It's true. We'll show you next time. Okay. You have to think about all the kinds of things when you're battling against two trainers. That is actually a pretty good point. You do have to think about a lot more things when it comes to double battles. My Pokemon is delightfully adorable. Don't be shy, I'll show you. By the way, this isn't in the direction of plot. I just wanted to take these guys out because I'm a sadistic mofo. Gorabus. I don't know why, but those colorations remind me of football. And I don't really like football. If you're asking for clarification on whether I mean American football or football as experienced by the rest of the world, I mean both. I get a general sporty vibe off that Pokemon. I don't know why. I'll get you to come out and look at my delightful Pokemon again. But I don't want to. My phone's gonna be filled up with nothing but assholes. Oh shoot. My frustrating line's all snarled up. I'm getting frustrated and mean. That's it! Battle me! Dude. Slow your roll. Calm down. Don't well, actually, no, it shouldn't have its Wonder Guard ability, so I don't care. Oh, it does have Wonder Guard. I guess it's the only thing that, like, saves it from that particular brand of whoopsie. Let's see if it'll take a Twin Needle. No. Okay, so it's a Bug Ghost. What is it weak to? Fire. It's weak to fire. So this is a job for Astro. Why do you have that? TM16, we'll see what that is after the battle. Or send out Fee, because Fee has a fire move. It's level 5 too, I just realized. Why is it such a low level? Probably because it's a evolved Pokemon. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, it's supposed to be a Magikarp. Derp. Oh, I could have also sent out Fairy Floss with... Oh, Bayleaf. Oh, that's gorgeous. If we come across a Chikorita, I'd like to pick one up too. We don't have a good grass type on our team yet. Though I don't know who we would replace. Probably, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. Like, I don't want to get rid of Astro, but that's 2 Pokemon already that we need a Moonstone for. Kabutops, a water rock type. So Drizzle isn't all that bad for it, I think. Just not in this particular situation because fun fact about the rain status and electric type moves. When it is raining, electric type attacks never miss. So that was great for a while for Pokemon with Thunder and a Rain Dance team because then you could just basically punch somebody in the rain. You could set up rain, and then just spam thunder forever if you had a Pokemon with Drizzle on your team. There are other benefits to Drizzle teams, but I don't remember them right now. Normally, at some point this will open up. I think that comes after the main game. That cool trainer right there isn't actually a trainer. He just tells you about the body of water that we're right next to. Why did I pick that one? I wanted to take the item. TM16. What is TM16? TM16 is Mega Kick. An extremely powerful kick with great force. So I might teach that to somebody later on. If you cross the sea from here, it'll be a shortcut to Oakdale Town. That's useful, isn't it? If you want to go back to Oakdale, I guess it's useful, but we don't... By the time we do that, though, Oh, that's what that's for. Okay. So, spoiler alert for a very old game. I don't know how long ago this game came out. But once you get your 4th badge from your father, you also get Surf. And Petalburg and Oakdale are right next to each other, so you just have to cut through Petalburg, and you don't have to cut through Oakdale, go back up there, and then surf across the sea to make it much easier on yourself. Every time I've done that, I've always gone the long way of going to Dewford through Mr. Briny, then from Dewford to Slateport, which was always a bit of a pain, then up through Slateport, gotta go da ba 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 ba. And it was always a pain in the ass, and I never liked it. But I'll have to keep that in mind, because it's just hit me after some years that I could do that. Oh, there he is. Huh? Grr. How did you know I concealed myself beneath this desk? You're sharp. Behold, for I am the greatest living mystery of a man in all of Hoenn. They call me the Trick Master. Ha ha ha! Glad to meet you. You've come to challenge my trick house, haven't you? That's why you're here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Consider your challenge accepted. Enter through the skull there and let your challenge commence. I shall be waiting in the back. Dude didn't even let me get a word in. There's a big hole behind the scroll. Want to go in? Sure. This is the cut puzzle, isn't it? We don't have a person that knows cut. I'll have to come back here later. There's no way to tell if he'll actually give us anything good because, again, randomized. Sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to run right into you. Alright. Yoink! Ooh, soda pop. I know that there's some hidden items around here somewhere. Drowsy. Oh, so this is the same freaking Pokemon set as down over by the cycling road. I don't really care. So we're just going to run away. I could use these guys to grind and train. Trainer tips. The items in the bag can be reorganized by pressing select. That is true. Boop. I know there's a hidden item around here somewhere. My instinct is telling me that there's a hidden item near here. Oh, it's Swaloo again. I don't want to hit face. It's too cute. I don't. Oh, so that's what they have. Okay, overheat. Powerful attack with, great, I swear I'm normally much better at, using the English language. I think I've said that a couple videos in a row now. Or not. I'm sure I've said it before, at least. um, Overheat, you normally get it from Flannery, the third gym. Fourth gym. Sorry, the fifth gym gives you Surf, the fourth gym gives you Overheat. Fairy Floss hit level 18 here. Rising up in the Egg Bomb. Disturbingly dark for a bird, but we'll use it to replace Constrict. The image is just really, really funny to me. Just imagine a bird, pooing out in, well, not pooing, but laying an egg and then just hucking it at someone. I find that funny. Especially because normally the Pokemon that would use that move is either Executor, Chansey, or Blissey. And we haven't seen hide nor hair of Fee picking up that move. Actually, she hasn't really learned any moves in a while. I hope she's not done. I doubt it, but oh wait, was it this? Yes, King's Rock. That's useless. King's Rock is used to evolve Slowpoke into Slowking when you evolve it. Oh hey, an Aron. Looking awful muddied there, little dude. I'll leave you alone. Want to conserve my strength because we have a trainal battle. Hey, Paint, so this is where you work. Did you see your dad walking past here? Like, he should have gone this way unless he took that route back to Ordale. How's it going? Have you been raising your Pokemon? I'll check for you. When I was a kid, I hated this battle because he just kind of sprung it on you, and I was usually really just bad at healing myself, so he would always come along and, ruin my day. Alright, Paper? Let's see how your hidden power does. I'm fairly sure Ghost is also scared of Bug. No, I was wrong. Wing attack? Does it have wings? Can those things at its back be considered wings? I guess, in its own way. I feel like this isn't going to be a very good battle for Paper. Summary. No. 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 Well, you're as good as we're gonna get. I really need to pick up some dark moves or some ghost moves to help take out ghosts, because this is not an ideal situation. Yeah, this is not an ideal situation whatsoever. Dusclops is a tank of a ghost type. And it keeps using wing attack, which if I remember correctly is physical, but a light screen never hurt. Substitute. It was too weak to make a substitute. Thank God. I would have made this battle painful. Okay. So we did pretty good. Paper leveled up. Fee might level up. Nope, almost. Definitely on this next one. Ooh, Muck is looking awful. Awful. That color scheme doesn't really work for Muck. It looks like it's been dipped in the rays of moonlight under the toxic sea and then told to get out of the hot tub a bit late, and then it just kind of melted into this glob of radioactive poisonousness. I'm eloquent today. No, I'm not. Damn, Fairy Floss, you've been getting all the experience today. And last but not least in the rotation is Tentacool, which with Fee's Psychic should be easy peasy lemon squeezy to take out. I don't know why we didn't do this before. Probably because I really like Thunder Punch. If any of my other Pokemon learn Thunder Punch, Paper is screwed for sticking around in the party. Alright, and that's that. One rival taken down. I think this is actually like the last... No, not the last generation. We still got, Gen 4 for dickish rivals, but this is like one of the last generations where you see a dickish rival just springing battles on you. Hey, you've trained without me noticing. Good enough. Here, take this. We get the item finder, which might be, useless considering my weird memory for Pokemon item locations. Did you pick up anything? No? Okay, that's fine. That would have been awesome if you stole something from Bendon when he wasn't looking, Astro, but we can't all be winners. Super potions are just about useless on Fee. Not on anyone else, thank God, but... And then we'll use the antidote on her. Switch Paper back into the rotation. Put Astro up front. See if we can't use this item finder. Nope, there's no response. So back in the day, you didn't like get to use the item finder in a coherent way. You just kind of hoped like it would pop up when you were in an area. And it wasn't until later on that they perfected that down to a science. Especially in Gen 4, they definitely got better at it, where they gave you a visual representation of the area around you. And that's a spell tag. I don't know if there's anything in that other blank patch of grass. Okay. There's definitely something there, and I want it. Doesn't that sort of just describe a lot of Pokemon? There's something in the grass, and I want it. So we're going to just zippity zip through there. Could I see your Pokemon? Just one look, please. Okay, full throttle time. If you can't group, you get left behind. What a weird mix this is. So we've got a collector and a guitarist. Macargo and Diglett. Oh, Diglett's adorable. Okay, so Macargo gets a bone club, and Diglett gets a hydro pump. Ooh, that's a weather ball. If there's no weather effect going on, weather ball is normal type, and it changes depending on the weather. Funny that. If it's raining, it's water type. If it's hailing, it's ice type. I don't know if it changes type for sandstorm, but for sunny situations, it's a fire type. Wishcash looks really, really doofy, and a lot like the great Zapfish from Splatoon right now. Shroomish. Not the first time we've seen that little guy. Alright, you, and you. We're getting so much closer to that full return effect, and I really hope we hit it soon, because, well, I like to use it as a way of, oh, come on, just one little HP, one little point. That sucks. Okay, so we're going to Signal Beam again, return on Wishcash. We gotta send that Wishcash back. It's a bad egg. Really bad egg. I've never had the experience of trying to take something in to return it or exchange it at a store. Mostly because if I find that I don't like something that I purchased, I kind of just suck it up and deal with it. I mean, it's my fault I picked it out sort of thing. Ooh, 2 level ups in a single battle. Good job, everyone. Oop, 3. I wanted to complete complete my collection. You got into the groove all right. We get a lot of pointless money. I like collecting match call registrations too. And he steals our number. All that for an item I will most likely never use. Shame. Boy. Okay, so... Is there anybody that we can take out of this cycle? No? Nope. Fairy Floss, you're up front. And... Super Potion on Sherry, who took a bit of a beating in that last fight. Taking a look at it, we've got a couple of cool items on hand. Let's see if we can't teach somebody Ice Beam. A lot, but I don't want to teach any of those guys Ice Beam. This is a really powerful and inaccurate move. We've seen it successfully used a lot, but I think it's mostly been flukes. Hyper Beam? Hyper Beam is a dangerous, dicey move. Ah, man. A lot of Pokemon can learn it. Self-destruct, no, and Nightshade is just pointless at this particular stage of the game. No stronger than a Sonic Boom. And we want to slip past there, so... Why is it Poochyena just keep showing up and following me through this adventure? Like, I've noticed them popping up more and more. Egg Bomb! Strong move. I like that. Okay, so I do want Paper to level up as quickly as possible. So we're gonna slip her in the front. I have foreseen your intentions. I cannot possibly lose. I want to get that item sitting right there. I fell off Cycling Road. How do you manage that? There's like guardrails and everything. I'll get over my embarrassment by battling with you. You can battle me all you like. That doesn't change the fact that you essentially slid off of a road with like guardrails and a whole number of other things. And how did you fall without getting hurt? Gengar and Mightyena. That Gengar looks terrifying. We are not well suited for this matchup. Acid would be good for taking out two sides at once, and Twin Needle on Mightyena because dark types are weak to bug. I think I just said Doug types. Huh. Yeah, that's what we want to see. And the Gengar is going to be a bit of a different story, I think, because we have to worry about it. Ooh, Razor Wind. Not too strong, so we're just gonna keep on doing this. Acid's not gonna have very much effect for very long because Gengar is also a poison type, so it's weak to psychic attacks and all that. Part of the reason why Generation 1 was so unbalanced is because the thing that was supposed to counter psychic types, that is, bug types and ghost types, there was not a whole lot of bug type attacks that did damage that were really strong. And the strongest of them all was a Pin Missile, which was not learned by a whole lot of Pokemon. Like, Jolteon could learn it, and Beedrill could learn it, and like a couple more, but not a whole lot. The other thing that was supposed to be their balancer, ghost types, were also poison types, because the only ghosts in Generation 1 were Gengar, Haunter, and Ghastly, who are all poison type. So, good luck with that. I failed to prophesize my own demise. Oops, I ended up losing. Well, what did you expect? Falling, losing, this is so humiliating for me. Oh, I think I accidentally just clicked on her. And a cleanse tag. I do believe that if we put the spell tag on a Pokemon, because we have both, I think. Yeah, spell tag is ghost type increasing, and cleanse tag repels wild Pokemon. Is that the same design, just mirrored in color? It is. Huh, fun. You learn something new every day. And we got a nest ball. I'm pretty sure that patch of grass up there is also got something in it, unless I'm dreadfully mistaken. It's amazing what one level 1 episode's worth of effort will get you, huh? Gets you a couple explosive eggs. Nice blue. I gotta wonder, do some Pokemon feel bad about beating up their own species, or do they just not give a shit? That's something that I've always wondered in my own way. Oh, berries. Nenad berries. They're essentially just for contests. The 2 roads, one above, one below, a road each for people and Pokemon. That is perhaps that is right and fair. Or perhaps somebody just didn't want to dismantle some of the structural points um, for a cycling road. Now we got some soft sand. We made it to Mauville, everyone. I think this is actually a good place to call it for today. So, well, let's actually see if we can't catch a Pokemon over by um, one of the other routes and see if we can't. Because this particular city has a 4-way exit and entryway thing. Like, one of its big things. Hi, I'm the trader. Want to trade decorations with me? Oh, you left me feeling the blues. Sorry, dude, we don't have anything to trade you. The record corner, blah 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 blah. So, if there's a woman in this house down here, where if you give her a harbor mail, she should give you an HM. If I had a bike, it'd be easy to cycle to Slateport for some shopping. I'd be able to buy harbor mail at the Pokemon Mart in Slateport, and that's why I picked one up. Oh, it's not the HM, it's just a coin case. So, we'll take it anyway. Take it anyway. I don't mind that. What do you have to say? Hi, do you check out TV at all? They've added a bunch of cool new shows recently. This TV is so cool, I've seen my friends on TV just out of the blue, and sometimes they even put you on TV without telling you. I wish I would be on TV sometime. That's why I think you should check out TVs whenever you can. Kid, you need a good life. I say, despite the fact that I was pretty much like that as a child. What is the safest way to the patch of grass? Just okay. So what's down in this particular bow? Oh man. Running away, running away, running away. If you might be wondering why I'm doing that rather than just catching it and saving myself the trouble of raising Cherry, I like raising Cherry. Ah, it's a Glypha again. Is this just the pile of grass that shows us Pokemon that could be and have come from our party? If we see an Altaria next, I'm going to freak out. I like raising my Pokemon, so even if I do... No. So even if I do come across its evolved form in the wild, I'd rather just raise it. Because I could get a wild Dragonite and be done with it, and, not have to worry about Cherry. Or I could keep Cherry on hand and raise her from the tiny little serpent she is into a great grand dragon in her own right. Seriously, why is there nothing new in this patch of grass other than Volbeat and Dragonite? It's not a lost cause, but it's definitely kind of disheartening. Like, have we run out of Pokemon to catch? I don't think we have. Not to mention, I don't think I could catch this Dragonite. Dragonites, I don't think they're meant to be caught. I think they're supposed to be raised and obtained the good hard way through love, sweat, tears. Ooh, Citrit! Come here, you. I really do like... Citrit's one of my weak points. I really, really like... I like Citrit. It's cute. It's adorable. It evolves into Furret, and who doesn't love Furret? Furret's adorable. It's not a very good Pokemon, but it's adorable. Now, if only it would just come with us. I don't want to attack it for fear of hurting it too badly, but I'll spray it in the face with some acid to get it back for that for that poison gas trick. Grudge only works if we knock it out. I'm going to use Heal Bell, make a good demonstration of why I've kept it. Bell chimed, and we are cured. Now we're going to throw the Great Ball at Sentret. This is some impressive moves on a Sentret. Grudge and poison gas out of all things. Alright. So, it's a girl. Sentret's data was added to the Pokedex. Sentret, the scout Pokemon, 2 foot 7 inches tall, 13.2 pounds. They take turns standing guard when it is time to sleep. The sentry awakens in the others if it senses danger. If one becomes separated, it turns sleepless with fear. Oh, poor baby. And I don't know why, but I've always given Sentrets this name. I guess this is a form of good luck. Its name is Scout. And then we're going to do something a little unusual. We're going to put Scout and Candy and Peppermint in the daycare. That way we can come back later on and pick them up. I don't think there's going to be any eggs out of this particular union, though. Let's actually take a quick look at you. Rock Blast, Ice Beam, Poison Gas, and Grudge. I didn't even think Rock Blast was in this game. Should I go with Igglybuff? Igglybuff and Tauros? We're gonna switch Fee out for a minute. Just a minute. Not a very long time at all. And we're going to put them in the daycare. They probably will not breed, and if they do, I will laugh my rear end off, because that's not what I'm wanting from this at all. I just want them to level up. I want them to get stronger, mostly because this is a great service that is actually not present in Sun and Moon. The daycare in Sun and Moon is literally just for the purposes of breeding, probably because the Pokepelago has taken its place somewhat with its Isle of Fun, where you can place a Pokemon down for the increasement of its stats, its level, which is a novel idea. I really do like it, but I kind of wish they'd kept the other aspect of the daycare center around. Ah, it's you. Peppermint and Scout are doing fine. The two don't seem to like each other much. Good. Not to say that I don't want my Pokemon having friends with each other, it's just when they say they don't get along very well, it generally means there's not going to be an egg out of it. That doesn't mean it's impossible, though. That doesn't mean that's impossible. Anyway, so that was pretty good. That was a pretty good run for the day. I think next time we will be taking on some of the trainers in the surrounding area, getting our level grind on, and when we come back, we will be facing the Mauville Gym, which is normally an electric type gym, but this time we'll see what it gets us. So I've been Paint. I've hoped you had a wonderful time. If you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe, you know, all those good things that people tell you to do on these YouTube videos that I'm just kind of trying out for the first time. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.